I'd start by saying I think people need to go into a CEO role with their eyes wide open. It is a huge privilege, but it is also an immense responsibility and an immense challenge. So be sure you want it is the first thing. From there, in order to be a CEO, my experience has been that it's important to get very diverse experience, and that can be gained in one organization with a lot of different roles, or indeed in different organizations, and ideally, I think, in different geographies. I would say that time in China was hugely challenging, but I learned so much, and it changed my way of thinking, and it shaped me into the leader that I've ultimately become. So that would be the first piece. Build that career engine of experience, because you're going to need it on the day you're the CEO and there's a crisis. The second thing I would absolutely say is lifelong learning is critical for all roles, but definitely to get to that CEO role and to have the CEO mindset. I'm always reading leadership books. I dip in and out of chapters, but I also from time to time look at set pieces. I think back to my days in PCH. I wasn't around that long, and a few months in, the Silicon Valley-backed directors thought that I was way too worried about losing money. So I was dispatched to Stanford to spend time with Silicon Valley-backed businesses to get used to just this bet big, win big, fail fast mentality that can exist. So I had to learn that. Years later, many years later, I knew that I had really seen my CEO life through, or CFO life through. I had done so many month ends that I wanted something new. And I took some time, I spent some time in Harvard, did the advanced management program there, and really looked at what are the things that will differentiate me as a candidate to be a CEO. That course, I think, really reshaped my thinking, but also I did some travel and did some things on my bucket list that were important to me to get me ready, but also to take a break from being in the role that I had been in for so long and in that functional piece. And the final piece that I would say is it's hard to get a CEO role. There are only so many. And I would encourage people to think about career success along the way and the journey and enjoy it. In due course, hopefully the right role will emerge, but it's really important that the journey is enjoyable, that you learn a lot and become the leader that you can aspire to be, whether you hold a CEO role or indeed a very senior leadership team role. The team I work with every day, I consider us a team of equals. They bring fantastic functional experience, and together we make the organization work.